all you people. This is JT'z-gamer, and welcome to Destiny again. Welcome back to Destiny. I've recorded this twice already. Stupid dog. So, yeah, that's my explanation. But anyway, we're playing Mayhem Clash because that's in rotation right now. I mentioned loadout. The only thing that's changed is I swapped out Cryptic Dragon. As much as I don't want to, I switched it out for the Apple of Discord because I always switch up my weapons. So, edit new. But the point is, we got the reveal for Destiny 2 last Thursday, I believe, actually. So, I wanted to give some of my opinions, some things that I liked, some things that I didn't. And I figured rather than making a stupid little vlog that no one's gonna watch ever, like anyone actually watches your Destiny videos, the last one got like 4 views. But anyway, the point is I wanted to give some thoughts, some things that I liked, some things that I didn't. For example, something that I didn't like, 4v4s. I know it's probably something that they think is going to change for the better, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think it will, personally. Personally, I think it's going to be a terrible idea, but we'll see how they execute it. It's not a big deal. In terms of complaints, I've really actually heard a lot of people complaining about the fact that it looks similar. That is honestly the biggest complaint I've seen, is that it looks too similar. It looks like it should be a DLC. You know what else I heard this for? Garden Warfare 2. So basically, all my favorite games that got a sequel, everyone complained that it was basically the exact same game. Thank you for clarifying, Lord Shax. Whatever, I'm pretty sure it's Shax. Yeah, you. Dude. Alright. I apologize if I get sidetracked. But anyway. In terms of the classes, Hunters got shafted. I'm just gonna say that right now. Hunters got shafted with their new, beating people up with a stripper pole. That's what I'm gonna call it. Cause that's my interpretation of what it was. Literally, whenever I saw it on stream, I was like, hey, cool, they're using Arc Blade. That's totally what they're using. No. Alright, this guy is going for the special ammo. Get him! Get him! I'm gonna get him! Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You were trying to save up for your super. That's what you were doing. I do wonder, though, like, are all supers going to be roaming supers now or something? Because, like, I mean, Fist of Havoc turned into Fists of Havoc and is now a roaming super, which I personally liked. I also like the skill trees, how they look more like actual skill trees rather than just something that you'd see like a straight line. It was basically, in Destiny 2, you progressed in a straight line. It may not have looked like it, you progressed in a straight line. That's it. So I'm glad that it actually starting to seem more like a skill tree and you actually get to pick some stuff and what... Would you kindly leave me alone, sir? I'm trying to discuss my opinions on Destiny 2. The exotics felt underwhelming. To those wondering, I didn't go to the event, so I wouldn't know from first hand, but it felt a little underwhelming. And honestly, whenever it comes to especially the strike that they showcased, I definitely have to agree somewhat with the idea that it looked remarkably similar to Destiny 1, especially the strike. The strike had some interesting qualities, but nothing I would say that's completely out of the ordinary. I mean, it seems something like you'd see in the Taken King, so... I mean, it honestly didn't seem that amazing to me, so... But, I mean, it seemed somewhat improved. And the exotics, again, felt underwhelming. Apart from the minigun, I hope that's easy to obtain because, man, do I want that. Everyone wants a minigun in their life. I especially want miniguns. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? You are a long way from home. Long way from home. Indeed. Okay, that did not kill you. I'm super ticked off right now. The first story mission, however, completely blew me away. There were like 3 different cinematic cutscenes, so... and also, there was... Well, I freaking suck. But anyway, the point is, there was also a lot of... more interesting things. Because, like, whenever you first... When you first played... Like, the first campaign in Destiny 2... You didn't see, like, a major until you got to the moon. Oh, that's something else that I wanted to mention that I really like. The new planets seem a lot more interesting. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. It seemed a whole lot more interesting. Especially Titan. Like, going around, and that just looks like it would be a blast. So I'm just gonna say that right now. Titan is gonna be amazing. In fact, if the story missions on those particular planets are more specific to races, or classes, I guess, I'm going to main a Titan just so I can get more story out of that particular planet. That's how much I'm already in love with that planet. So, yeah, personally... I think, the way that they're doing things now is a lot more... Especially the new weapon system. I love the new weapon system. Like, how they did that was amazing. Now, one thing that I'm curious about is whether or not they're going to take out certain subclasses to replace them with the new subclasses. Like, in Year 3, especially in Destiny, I don't really think there were a lot of people that used... that used Sunsinger, so they may replace Sunsinger with the new subclass that I can't remember the name of. I suck. Oh, I actually got a kill with that. Never mind. I don't suck. I do, but I kid, I tease. But anyway, I really do enjoy the new subclass, but I'm just wondering if they're going to replace it, because it's the same element. And, like, with Defender, no one used that in PvP, so are we going to see the new Captain America subclass, or whatever, replace Defender? Because I would not be surprised. I mean, they use the same grenade and the same melee styles, so, I mean, that's more or less something that I think would be a thing. Also, for PC players, am I right? Well, you may not, especially if you're one of those people that dislike the reveal. You may not, but I mean, if you wanted to play Destiny 2 and you only have a PC, I mean it's hype, right? Especially since it's on Blizzard service. Blizzard's almost like Nintendo. I personally believe. Okay, I pressed both of those at the same time. I did not want to throw a grenade. I wanted to activate my super. Stupid. But I think Blizzard sort of handles what they do well, so I think I think Destiny 2 is going to be a lot improved. I agree with Mr. Fruit on the idea that they probably haven't dumped everything out just yet. Like, there's definitely still some more stuff that they could explore in the future that I don't think they've taken all their cards out of their sleeves just yet. In a manner of speaking, of course, but I think it still stands that especially, like, I don't know what I was gonna say, but like, I don't think they're done just yet with revealing everything, because yeah, at this point I'm a little bit skeptical about whether or not it should be a sequel, a full-blown sequel or not. The submachine guns are cool, but I talked previously about the weapon system. I don't know if I finished talking about that. Heck, I probably started a whole bunch of conversations that I never even finished. Also, there's a guy that's level 18 that finished on top of me. What the heck is this? At least I got a higher kill-death ratio and higher amount of kills. I'm the best. Look at me, I'm the best. But anyway, I wanted to talk more about the weapon system. If you didn't see the stream, it basically goes kinetic, I believe elemental or something, and then power, I believe, is the last one. Power is basically all your one-shots. You got shotguns, snipers, fusion rifles, I believe, are also in there. They have rocket launchers and machine guns, of course. I don't know if machine guns are probably definitely still in there, but I don't know. And then they also now have grenade launchers. Yeah, grenade launchers, because I personally am not much interested in the grenade launcher, personally. Everything else sounds awesome. Especially, like, I again don't necessarily think this is the way to go for, like, nerfing shotguns and snipers and fusion rifles and stuff like that. Because the way they did it in this, I'm not a fan of. I don't agree with how they did that. Where they got rid of the ammo, and now that they're putting it in, like, the heavy style slot, I don't agree with that either. I personally think that that's not helping in the whole, these things are too strong, we need to get rid of them. It doesn't help the way that they're doing it, personally, in my opinion. But I will say that the way that it's like, oh, you have the kinetic stuff in the primary slot, and then you have submachine guns and sidearms that are still in the elemental damage. You think they'd still have submachine guns in the primary slot, but I don't know, maybe they're just elemental stuff. But I'm pretty sure that you actually spawn with elemental ammo, and it's the same white, green, purple, where it's like white is for your kinetic or primary, as it was in this game. The elemental stuff is the green. Green is elemental, like it was special in this game, and then heavy and power are both purple. Now, as for everything else, I really don't know much, and the stuff that I do know about, I don't really have much of an opinion on, although the new Striker, hype. Again, another reason to switch to the Titan. But anyway, I think that does it for this video. Maybe someone has a different opinion. Let me know. What did you think of the review? But anyway, enough rambling. That does it for this episode of Destiny. If you liked it, be sure to check out my channel, as I have plenty more Destiny content and some more, especially Destiny 2, on the way. I think there also probably will be, like, end screens on the screen right here. But anyway, that does it for this episode. Hoping you guys have an awesome day. I will see all you people in the next video. This is JT'z-gamer signing out. Goodbye, guys.